Alright, we're back, fellas. God, what week are we? 12? Reviewing
Week
it.
12.
Brought the GOAT back. 2 week hiatus. However you say that word. And we're starting off the bat. Peter, I told you I was coming for you, buddy. I told you. And boy, you didn't even come. I showed up. Where were you? Oh man, you had a rough week, I'll tell you what. After your Lockett and your -1 point kicker. That's shitty. That's shitty. Obviously losing HN and everyone else you have. That's shitty too. Um, I actually had an okay week, I would say. Nothing great.
Yeah.
Finally, Arthur Smith is listening. Finally. Holy smokes. I
See if
mean,
he keeps it up.
yeah, I know, right? Waddle, I think, God, man, I thought he'd have a better year. He hasn't. Zay Flower's been solid for me, but honestly, I think I'm middle of the road when it comes to playoffs, middle of the road matchup. And Peter, thank you for that fifth win. I needed it, but I'm still not in. We're both fighting, baby.
Always a chance.
Start this one. Zabel coming big this week when it doesn't matter, buddy. I'm sorry. I think you're out.
Putting up the points.
Unless all of a sudden you put up 250 and win 2 weeks in a row, and everybody else doesn't put up
I
any
don't know if
points.
that would help.
Um, but I still think he had a decent team this year. Your running backs really, shit on you. I need to stop scrolling so much. Um, Hurts obviously solid. Then you have Devontae Adams. I mean, that whole situation was screwed. AJ Dillon, I
Yeah.
could have told you that. Hubbard was a solid pickup. I mean, Wandale, Nick has already talked about him. Dotson, good lord, that one didn't make sense to me this year. Um, he, the way he started last year, it was kind of like Elijah Moore. Then he literally did what Elijah Moore did. It was like,
Yeah.
what? But
Catch
yeah.
some.
Oh, Miles Sanders, man, talk about a bust.
Yeah,
Um,
that was a bad signing by them.
I tried trading for him from Nick, so I can't blame you there. But yeah, just a rough year, Zabel, obviously, But hopefully we'll see you next year. Oh, and then Mark, you got a shot, buddy. You got a shot, my man. Got Mahomes, got Najee, which Debo's solid, obviously Kittle solid. Cook's coming out with his, I don't know,
Probably
big,
best game of the year.
yeah. How old is Cooks? 30.
Oh
Yeah.
no, he had a 35-point week. Never mind.
Brian Robinson, though, number 5 RB. I want you guys to remember that. That's wild. Rashid Rice finally showing up forward, not being a Chubb, but he's close enough. I mean, anytime you lose a Chubb, that's just going to blow you.
He'll take
But
that 11 in the flex.
pretty mediocre week, I would say. Mahomes is just kind of doing mediocre Mahomes this year, I guess. Um, Not much you can say there. I guess anything you
Yeah.
got to add?
No, that was just a good week for Zabel. Build his confidence up going into next year.
That's what it's all about, baby. Heins letting Chobo know he doesn't need Jefferson yet. Finally getting him back, but didn't need him. Puts the hurting on Chobo, letting him know who the number one is in the league. Good lord, is Dak having a field day ever since his bye week, which is crazy. And here's a fun fact. You guys know Bobby. Bobby traded Dak to me in Dynasty right here. And I've had him ever since. And he gave
Good
me
time to get
Goff
him.
in the first round.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's pissed. He's not happy. But McCaffrey's showing you why he's so good. Look at this, fellas. I don't know if anyone's looked at this. 294, 213 Mostert, 201. I mean, he is almost 100 points ahead of all the running backs, which is just
He's
insane.
he's crazy.
And again, Brian Robinson, what the hell, in white. Like, get out of here. But yeah, Rashid White just getting catches and carries and somehow yards. I don't think he's really scored. Eaton and always getting 20 carries. Joe Mixon,
Every week.
no Burrow, huge problem. Tank Dell, this
Tank
guy is
Dell
this
looks
guy a
good.
stud to you?
Yeah, I think he is. That's
Terry,
isn't that
oh wow.
CJ Stroud told the team to draft Tank Dell. I mean, they got a connection.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shit,
Yeah.
damn. Terry though, dropping. Oh, I don't know if he dropped him. It's 11, 4 for 11. What the fuck? was Dallas. Tua, man, he is just up or down this year. Where is he at quarterback wise? 12? Damn. It's actually not where you want him. He's been real hit or miss on you. Deontay Johnson, you boys know the Pittsburgh game. Not fun. Trey McBride,
No,
both of you got solid tight ends. I think we're starting to see a little bit of a new class, and it's kind of nice.
the young tight ends coming in.
Stevenson, terrible team, huge numbers. Taylor, huge news. Heins loses him for 2 to 3 weeks, gives everyone else a shot on this juggernaut of a team. And then McManus, hasn't he been a top? Yeah, he's been a top kicker. God damn. Of course, Denver. Good job. Um, bench though, whew, looking rough. Looking rough, and I think everybody's team's looking rough. I mean,
Yeah,
Chobo, go ahead and play Watson next week. He'll probably do 5. Um, he put Kansas City on the waiver line. You're such a jackass, Hines. God damn it. The thing is, it's like I kind of want him to win, but I really don't. I really don't.
how can you want anybody to win but yourself?
That's fair.
Seems like collusion.
I just seem like I'm not gonna make it, or I'm gonna be one and done. I just don't think my team's got it, man. We'll see. You never know,
I don't
but
think Heinz's team does either.
ouch, ouch. Letting him know. The goat letting the fucking Jeffrey know. All right, looking like a pretty below average week for everybody. A lot of low scoring points. People playing a little bit of inactives. It happens. It happens. Cameron, I know, is going through some shit, so hopefully he'll be on point going forward. Um, but it didn't really matter. Let's be real. Uh, his whole team didn't show up. 75 points. I've been there. I mean, one,
Yeah, it happens.
two, barely 3 players over 10 points. That's rough. But then you got Ryan just taking Hail Mary pick 6 to the house. Gotta love that shit.
It was fun.
Olave finally being used too. That's kind of nice, especially with Carr, who just was
Yeah,
like
it was good to see.
allergic to him. Puka doing okay considering it was Arizona. Definitely want to see more from that, but Kyron Williams come back. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
Just took
Kyron just
over.
took everything, and
Tyreek
Higby took
Hill.
2 touchdowns. Yeah,
I think we're looking at the 101, 102 now.
he was wide receiver 1 on the week again.
He's got to be one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Oops, too many clicks.
Yeah, Tyreek's been massive.
Fields not really doing shit for you. That game
That was
was
bad.
Brees. He's just been there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that offense is just bad.
Gibbs, I think we
Honestly,
kind of saw this with a rivalry game like that.
yeah,
Didn't score. Kind of hurt you. Kincaid, still wish I didn't trade him, but hey,
again
she
came back down a
been
little bit.
okay. Tila. You playing Tila?
But next week, yeah, because Fields is on a bye.
Oh, God.
But then we'll see going forward. It'll be a matchup game.
What about Herbert? Is he done now? Is it Rojo?
Yeah, he kind of seemed like it was Roshan Johnson
You
leading
wanted to
it,
trade for
but
this guy all the time, but he's so hit or
yeah,
miss. So
it's
hit or miss.
it's hard.
Cameron, full of receivers, but 0 running backs, in my opinion. But this is what Gus should have been doing all year. But what has Gus been doing? He's got to be top. Oh, I was going to say he's got to be top 24. Like, that guy's been crazy for doing those exact numbers.
Yep, just didn't break the long one.
Mm. Swift kind of
Swift,
came back
yeah,
down. Chase, I mean, have fun with Chase. He had a lot happen to him, that's for sure.
yeah.
You think your team can give the playoffs a run, dude?
Oh, definitely. Have to believe.
I mean, you got Tyreek Hill, you always can.
Yeah, there's always a chance when you got Tyreek. Just needs a big week at the right time from everybody, and that's all it takes.
Glad you took him at 4 or 5 or whatever, because I was gonna pass on him for Bijan and
Oh,
yeah. Alrighty, and we got Josh. With the Joshes going up against each other. One absolutely going nuclear. Another one just throwing 4 picks randomly, and now they're gonna decide to maybe bench him. It's like Jesus, he got here for 2 weeks. You expect him to be perfect, and he's not.
Give him a chance.
I mean, if you really look at it, 26. So he only had six incompletions.
Yeah, just wrong team.
Right. Josh Jacobs coming around. James Conner kind of getting his feet. I don't even know. It seemed like they were using committee there. Javonte
Yeah,
Williams. It's Cleveland. Not surprising. Kyron Williams, welcome back. Still, damn it, that moved me. Still the RB16, still crushing it every week he plays. It's unbelievable. It's actually not the guy I wanted to click on. I don't remember who it was now. Diggs, being Diggs, still 6 for 11. You kind of expect more. Cooper, I mean, you got Cooper, you got Boyd, you got kind of DK depending on how Gino is. You got,
Hawkinson.
oh, that's who I wanted. Hawkinson, which, dude, he just always gets targets. But all these guys just no quarterbacks anymore. Evan Ingram still touchdownless, incredible. Tight end 8 or whatever, incredible. Christian Kirk being Kirk. Eckler not being Eckler at all. 13 mile an
Oh,
hour Eckler according to Nick here.
yeah, that was
He did
crazy.
look slow
He
though.
he was very slow in the video.
Yeah, James Cook though. Is he a potential what round 2 pick now? Yeah, I almost think, huh?
Yeah, late second or at least third. I mean,
Here's the
especially the
guy
six
I was
six
big on
catches.
all year. I have him in Dynasty, Hawkinson. And all analysts were against him. And I couldn't figure out why. And I'm like, I know. But it was like, dude, he just gets peppered with targets all the time. There's a reason he's a one. I was a big believer. Remember, we were talking that one day, and you're like, hey, like these guys I was big in, and like the ballers were against him. Everybody kind of
Yeah,
was. And I'm like, why? I think he's going to get a shit ton of targets. I mean, granted, Jefferson's been out for some of the year, so sure. But still,
it helps, but he was getting targets then too.
right. I mean, shit, that's just been going to the rookies now. Nick's
Yeah, he's a
definitely
good
got a team. So is my bro. I think my bro. I think is pretty much clinched. Nick is clinched. Ryan's clinched the division. Uh, none of us have. Heins is clinched. Chobo's clinched. I think I said Nick.
playoff spots. Yeah,
Sorry. Yes. Clinched playoffs. You have not clinched divisions. None of you have except for Ryan. Um, and my brother has not clinched the playoffs, but he's damn pretty much in.
pretty close. Yeah, that whole
And
division.
shit, we gotta say Austin. I don't think I said Austin. Austin's in. So those are the people that clinched real quick. That's pretty much all I got in your guys' matchup. Um, I mean,
Gonna be
most
rocking
teams should
Sam
be.
Howell going forward probably.
Oh, yes. Let's look at this, fellas. Who's QB4? Sam motherfucking Howell. That's incredible. Incredible. Number
Just
four.
throws the ball so much.
Number four, boys. What's Birdie? 11. That's just crazy. All right, and we had probably the closest battle of the week, and it still wasn't even that close, with Ryan Dalton's entire team showing up for a 193. You got Derrick Henry finally being Derrick the Yeti again. Pollard getting
Against
his start.
Carolina.
Yeah, who's he got left? Who's he got left? Indy, Miami. Not bad.
Houston twice.
I like that. Kamara doing 20 fucking what? 17 Kamara things. It's nice to see. Stroud going off. Schedule's looking rough there though. Charbonnet, San Francisco, I'll give him that. Addison, Chicago, that game. Throw it out.
Rough.
CD Lamb. Is this guy finally a top 5 pick, Ryan?
Oh yeah, I think so. Well, five, I don't know. First round for sure.
Oh yeah. Keenan, acting like his age is nothing. Schultz, the only downplay of Ryan's team if he had a fault. Might be one of the toughest teams to play coming up. I think he's just had a lot of unluckiness when it comes to matchups and players getting hurt and starting the wrong players. And I mean, I don't know about this guy. Maybe. Holy shit, he has been steady for you. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
But
been kind of
guess
crazy.
who got a running back, Hines? Guess. Even though he probably won't listen to this douche. But I think Austin's right there too. Garrett Wilson didn't even play him. He's got a lot of um, depth. It's just all about depth right there. There's nothing. I mean, all these quarterbacks getting hurt. You got
Yeah.
kind of the running backs being mediocre. Receivers obviously dropping because there is no quarterbacks. It's just kind
Yeah.
of a wild weird. And this guy fucking sucks. First round bust. Just my opinion. But be an interesting week, fellas. An interesting week. We're going week 13. There is 6 buys, I think, this week. And then next week is a division game. So, hopefully I can get my win, get myself in the playoffs against Zabel. Zabel, if you want to tank, that'd be cool. Just saying.
I don't think he has to try.
Oh, that was good. Oh
Sorry,
boy.
Zabel. I don't know if Zabel watches these either.
He might not. He probably don't. The Bears going against my bro. Didn't you guys just face? Jesus.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
You guys are kind of low numbers there, huh?
Yeah, we
But
both got a lot of buys.
alrighty. Well, that kind of concludes this week, fellas. Kind of short, not really short, but hey, we got to go back, finish it up. Hopefully, we'll be back the next couple of weeks. We have to find out who's in the playoffs, who's not. Um, Obviously, Zabel, you're the only one. Sucker. And we'll just have to see, fellas. We'll just have to see. Until next time, we'll see you next week. Peace.